guys, and welcome to another episode of May Contain. I'm Gander.
I'm Sips.
And this episode is brought to you by Offbeat Geek. That's right, guys, for all your art community needs, jump on there, ask questions, throw up your artwork. They challenge you to put your artwork up on their page and get advice and helpful comments to other artists in Adelaide.
That's fantastic because it's a local thing. It's from Adelaide, so
Yeah.
that's what it's always all about.
Yeah, so guys, if you haven't already, here's their web address. Just jump over, give their page a like, and give them a comment. Just say, hey guys, I really want to submit something. Here's my artwork.
Yeah, fantastic. Get on that, guys.
Now with that, guys, sit down, strap yourself in, because we have a very different kind of conversation for you guys today. We're talking death penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the very interesting kind of morally weird kind of way.
Yeah. So this all came about because in the news this week, and it's happened more than once, Soaps.
Yeah, I know. This is what shocks me as well.
In America.
Yeah. In America.
Well, because they have the death penalty. We don't have that.
That's one thing I want to note on as well. I forget that they still have the death
penalty.
Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. They still have it. So, I don't know how to say first good on them.
Well, okay, before we move on,
Yeah.
death penalty in general, is it good, is it not good? Okay, what is your honest-to-God opinion right now?
It is required.
It is required?
Flat out required.
Yeah. Is it humane?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Because not just for the people that have done it, because they've got ways of killing them now, which we'll get to in a sec.
Yeah.
But obviously for the people that have been involved. So you've got families that's been involved, like they want closure.
Yeah.
They don't want someone locked away and going, cool, they're still living their life, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There are families out there that have had horrible things happen to other family members.
Yes.
Right? And they want closure. Yeah, it's a form of revenge.
Yeah.
But I feel that is necessary for certain people to move on that do not deserve to feel in the way they're feeling.
Yeah. I agree. I feel the death penalty is valid.
Yes.
To a point.
Yeah.
Okay? But I don't think that's closure for me.
Yeah.
Like, if I had a family member that was killed,
Yes.
and it was because of this person took their life,
Yeah.
let's call him Mr. X,
Yeah.
and then Mr. X got the death penalty, I don't think it's not bringing my loved one back. Yes, there's some sort of closure because that person is not on Earth anymore, because they're dead, but it doesn't bring away that feeling, and if anything, it continuously brings it back. Like, you know, I mean, in saying that, yes, they're never going to walk the streets again.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt that they'd walk the streets again anyway if they were already in there, because they're up to either getting the death penalty or life.
Yeah.
They're not suddenly going to get out. They're not going to walk around the streets. But then again, I guess it has happened.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah, now I think this is one of those things that, it obviously depends on the type of person that you are, depending on what your views on the death penalty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, this has only happened in the last, before we get onto the topic that we want to talk about as well, in the last 2 years, there are actually 2 people in Bali that actually received the death penalty.
Yes.
Now, that wasn't for murder, rape, or anything like that. That was just for drug trafficking.
Yeah.
They were actually in prison for...
A long time.
It was almost 8 years or something like that. It was quite a long time.
Yeah.
Right? In the end, after many court cases, they finalised going, yep, you're going to get the death penalty. How they did it was...
Rifle shooting?
Yeah, it was a firing squad.
And Bali's one of the only... Well, I mean... prove me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably going to be, because I haven't done heaps of research, but... In America, it's the lethal injection.
Yes.
Okay? That because they class it as that's a humane thing to do.
Yeah.
In Bali... It's less expensive. They literally just take a firing range, 4 or 5 guys.
Yep.
They all shoot. I believe not all of them have the bullets.
No, because the way they do that, the reason for doing that as well, is so everyone that's amongst the firing squad, right, doesn't know who shot the bullet. Therefore, they can feel no remorse.
So is there blanks, or is it just something else?
No, they all shoot blanks. Besides, I think it's 1 or 2 bullets.
Yeah.
Right? They all aim for the chest, all aim for the heart.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's 4 guys, 1 person, and then move on?
Yes.
Okay,
No. They all fire at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So no one knows where the bullet came from. Because otherwise, if they went off one at a time, they're going to see...
No, but I mean, like, because from all the photos and things that I've seen, they line up 4 different people. They're not going to do
you mean
one
the
person.
the people?
The person that they're executing is 1 at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, so they don't go, we're going to do all these 4, let's get 4 people, shoot them.
I think it depends on how many people they're taking out there.
Yeah.
Because in that instance as well, I believe they had... there was 6 people up for the death penalty that day or something like that.
Yeah.
One got out last minute, a female from somewhere else. But then we had the 2 Australians in there. They had one American and Mexican, something like that. But yeah, they all got taken out the same day, the same morning.
Yeah.
And they all got shot one by one.
And okay, they stuffed up. These are the guys that they were the drugs. It was drugs in Bali, right?
Yeah.
What pissed me off with this case in particular, and we'll get back onto the execution in a second, is that the media talked about it and spun about it and did all that they kind of glorified them as heroes.
Yeah.
And that really pissed me off. Like they died in Bali because of something that they did was illegal and they knew the consequences. Yeah. Anyone knows the consequences.
Yeah.
But yet, we in the media bring our boys home.
Yeah.
No.
Now, this is the way the media do it as well. On the when they first got captured back in whatever it was, X amount of years ago.
Let's say 8 years ago.
Yeah,
whatever,
right. Yeah. The first paper that came out was, these idiots are getting killed. Like, kill them, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're getting the death penalty, right?
Yeah.
And that was what our Australian newspapers said, right? After all the trials and the cases and everything that went through and
going
like that,
on,
the last newspaper that came out was Bring Our Boys Home.
Which was stupid.
Yeah, everyone always saying, "No, bring them home." Granted, I feel for the family, right? The family is losing someone they care about and whatever, and these guys screwed up.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it comes down to, right? They know the penalty, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So to glorify it, like you said, is ridiculous.
You're talking the publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting fact, Adelaide Jail, our local jail back in the day, anyone that went behind those bars for life are still in that prison. They got buried within the grounds.
And the walls.
Yes. But, that's what annoys me. Like, now, people can go, no, we want them back. And they'll probably win. I don't know the circumstance. Did they get them back? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I reckon they would have. They would have jumped up and back and down, and they would have just shipped them over. And that frustrates me. But I guess we sort of just got off topic. Let's go back to the killing, the execution.
Yeah.
There's 4 fire people in the squad.
Yeah.
If none of them succeed or don't fatally wound them, there's one leader guy that walks straight up and point blank range shoots them in the head.
In the head. It's one
in the head.
One pistol shot. If they're still alive, that's it. It's just the one pistol shot.
Yeah. And I guess that brings it back down to that one person is the executioner. He is the guy that pulls the lever that the guillotine comes down and chops off their head.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we still have that in the world. Like, there are, obviously we don't have that in Australia, but certain places in America, like a lot of America have it. Bali definitely have it as well for a lot more calmer things than just, it's drug trafficking. But that's a big thing for them.
Yeah.
And that's their call. I'm not going to judge them on that whatsoever.
That's the consequence. That you know the price. If you want to deal drugs in Bali, you could die.
Yeah.
Okay? America's different.
Yeah.
If you kill someone and have a good enough lawyer, you may get off.
Yeah.
But either way, you get the death penalty. It's normally to the death.
Yeah.
The next couple of people that we'll talk about, they didn't get that.
No.
Okay? They got botched lethal injections. And now I'm talking agonizing pain for 2.5, maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
18 different points in their arm, like a drug addict. They were trying to find a vein that will carry the lethal injection contents into the heart and kill them.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, so this is where we want to ask the question, because this actually happened in America recently. Yeah. Someone was actually going under for the lethal injection.
Yeah.
And as you said, they botched it.
They botched the job.
Right, so he's in pain for...
I'd say permanently until he dies, because it's in his system. Like, there's going to be long-term...
effects.
But this is what I mean, like... He would have been there, like you said earlier, probably 20 years on the death penalty.
Yeah.
Why such a long time? I don't understand. It's because they want them to pay for what they've done physically in their head, to understand, I'm dying, when is it going to happen?
Maybe part of that's part of that, but also part of it's to do with the investigation. You drag it out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
New evidence comes up.
Yeah.
I think a good example, and not to take from films here, but like the Green Mile, right?
Okay.
You have someone in custody long enough,
Yeah.
right, to say, all right, this is what we're going to do, and they're going to get a death penalty for it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Granted the circumstance in that one, he's getting the electric chair in the Green Mile.
Yes.
Now, everyone who's seen the film, spoiler alert,
Watch out.
but obviously they kill him at the end.
Yeah.
And then evidence comes around that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I think that's
why it's so long, so that they can throw extra cases
or whatever until they finally go, this is your actual thing.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna kill someone. Yeah. So I think they need to get it right. But then you go up for the death penalty and they botch it.
Yeah, and now they're on trial.
Yeah.
Do we give them the death penalty again? Is that still classed as the death penalty just in case it didn't happen?
Yeah. Now, someone else just recently actually said this as well.
Yeah.
That, back if you fail to die in your execution.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yes.
Lock you in the slammer, you've got life.
Yeah, I agree to certain points of that.
Yeah.
Because in their law system, they're the ones that wrote the law.
Yeah.
The death penalty is supposed to be still some kind of humane thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm talking they're not supposed to feel pain or a slight prick of the needle and then they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay? But in these botched efforts, 3 hours of pain and agony.
Yeah.
And imagine the person that your job is to kill them.
Yeah.
You need to kill this person, and for 3 hours you're trying to do that. This person is still alive, conscious, looking at you. Yeah. I don't think they gag them. I think they're allowed to say their last couple of words, and the whole point is that's when it hits them. They, for 3 hours, it's got to get to that point where they're going to look at them and go, mate, I'm invincible.
Yeah.
You're not going to do this today.
Yeah.
And then they're back on trial.
Yeah. This has happened with people way back in the heyday as well. Obviously going into the electric chair and stuff like that. They'd fry them.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't die, and then they'd live these excruciating burns again and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think what we're trying to say is, at what point do you think they've had enough? Throw them back in the slammer.
Yeah.
Or do you feel that you've got the death penalty?
They're there to dead. They're there to die. Just shoot them in their head.
No, I think that's where I was going with this.
Just shoot them in their head.
Right? If they're going to do that in Bali, I guess that's the most humane way
and cheaper. Them. I assume it's cheaper.
So obviously I reckon, but I think that's the last terrifying moments of watching. If you're sitting in the needle chair or whatever it is, and you're like, okay, I'm in pain, I'm not dying, and they're just going to shoot you in the head, it's a horrible way to go. But if they've deemed you to the death penalty, then that's
what's happened. Yeah, you're there to the death.
I feel it depends on the crime as well. So obviously the one that came up recently.
Yeah.
Are you aware what the actual crime was?
I think it was manslaughter. Yeah. I don't know specifics. All I know, because the big article wasn't about what he did. The big article was, should he be up for the death penalty again?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it actually classed the death penalty if it's not successful?
Yeah.
Because once again, it's a lot of pain for this person, and he's now trying to get off the death penalty because during the laws of the death penalty, they broke it because they put him in pain for 3 hours, which they're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
They should have called it off earlier or something. I don't know.
So they've broken their own law.
They've broken their own law, but this guy's sentenced to the death.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I've got from that, death penalties in general, this is a really touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, this is our own opinions.
Yep.
We are not here to get ridiculed by you saying that's wrong. Feel free to have your comment.
And we're happy to agree with you guys as well if you can
back us up. But let's talk about abortion.
Yeah.
Okay? Some people class that as you're killing the baby. And it's a very, very touchy subject.
Yeah.
I can't think of... I would never do it personally. The way that I see it is... And I'm not a very religious person.
Yeah, no.
But the life that is coming out is meant to be that way. And for some unknown reason, you might not understand why.
Yep.
But you're big enough to deal with that situation, and that's why it's been handed to you. It's like a deck of cards, and that's your hand. That's what you've been dealt. Personally, for me. So I disagree with abortion.
Yeah. Me, I absolutely agree with it.
Yeah.
I think it's an absolutely necessary thing, and I'm glad that we have it.
Yeah.
For people that, for whatever reason, are can't have it, are raped or whatever, if they want to have it removed for their own personal, as I said, everyone's different.
Yeah.
To have it removed, because it's going to be a child growing up. It's not the child's fault, but if you're going to be in a mental state where you can't handle looking at this child of someone that's raped you or something like that, or whatever,
which is a good point.
Right?
Like,
which if you can't handle, if you can't be a mother or a father or whatever to this child, to say that I can't mentally raise you because of what this child reminds them of, then I feel it's absolutely necessary, and I feel a mother is going to know that before they even have the baby.
Yeah, but that is a very minor. It does happen.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that, but that's one avenue. Let's take that avenue out and not do that.
That's cool. I'll give you another avenue as well.
Yeah.
That if a responsible parent has made a mistake, right, and say, I'll use an example, that they're living in a share house, right?
Yeah.
Very, not very well off. No real money coming in.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's a lot of people out there right now that still they go for it. Me personally, if I was in this situation, that I can't provide for this child.
Okay.
And I know that.
Yeah.
Right? And I know that they're going to have a terrible life, and I'm going to have a terrible life. I would cut my losses right there and then.
But your cut of a loss is killing someone.
That's a matter of opinion.
Yeah. So you're talking very early stages, fine.
Beyond early stages.
You're just in general, it's okay.
It's one of those things.
But why would it be that long? If you're in that situation, and clearly you've got your mind made up.
Yes.
Okay, so... And once again, guys...
Again, not taken lightly.
Yeah.
Right? If you're in a situation you go, I think we can get through this, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying this as well is my brother went through the same thing, right?
Okay.
Now, what's happened is he didn't abort. The kid is with us now. It's a beautiful child and stuff like that. He was in a very hardship situation.
Yeah.
Struggling to find work. And stuff like that. They were in a house that they probably couldn't afford. Yet they still kept at it, right? He's now found work, and it's been very successful for him.
And can you imagine if it went the other way? He probably can't. His view on this whole subject is completely changed.
Exactly. And that's why I feel that I'm in the state of mind, even now, that if I had both my legs broken or something like that, and someone fell pregnant, I'm like... We can't do that. I'm not working. Like, I take every little thing into account.
Yeah.
Just to say that, to take in this, like, right now, I'm in a good job, right? I'm got my own place and stuff like that. If something happened now, right, by accident, right, I would take that on board. I'm not going to go terminating from that.
But that's almost saying, like, okay, reversing up, Bali.
Yeah.
People know if they deal drugs,
Yep.
the consequence could be this.
Yeah.
You're fine with unprotected sex or accidental things that happen where you've now got a person pregnant.
I can't have anything other than unprotected sex because my skin is allergic to lubricants. So I can't wear rubbers or plastics.
Okay.
So... If you want to throw that one at me, you're more than welcome.
But that either way... You have sex.
Yeah.
But that having a baby is a reaction. Reaction?
Yes.
Is that from having that?
Yeah.
You know the consequences, but you're saying that in a situation you'd still be happy to go, nah. And
to say you're doing that, right? To doing that act, right? You're not always doing it to have a kid.
No, and you're not, but it's you know the outcome.
Exactly. So that's why...
That's what I'm trying to say here.
I'm glad that abortions exist.
But, okay. Do you get... I'm not trying to change your topic. I'm not... You and me will always disagree or agree or whatever. But, like, what I'm just trying to say is that when... It's just... Because it's not an easy topic to have.
No, it's not. And it's not.
Okay.
And it's not an easy decision to make.
No.
Right? And I don't want it to have to be taken lightly.
Right?
No. Even though I can say this very confidently that that's my opinion.
Yeah.
It's because I've thought very long and hard about what situation and how I would be, depending on what circumstances I'm at in my life. To if I can handle that burden. Right. Now, exactly. Like, I don't feel that if I can't handle that at that point in time, it's not going to happen.
Okay. How about to you? And obviously, a lot of people will probably go, I know where you're going with this one.
Yeah.
You're financially okay.
Yes.
Okay. It may be a fantasy or what, but you're financially okay.
Yep.
You can't have no lubricant. Have to go friggin' Ridley scot-free.
Go Rambo.
Go Rambo. You get someone pregnant.
Yep.
The child has a disability.
Now, do we know this before the birth?
Of course, you know this before the birth.
Yeah.
But what would you do then?
I would still
abort.
I'd terminate.
Okay.
Because again, this is personal. I know this.
This is
touchy between us,
right?
Yeah. But I will say it that for me personally,
yeah,
I can't have myself. I can't handle a situation as well as you can.
But I can't, and that's the whole thing. Like the human frailty is adaptable, and we adapt.
Yeah.
And it comes back to Ian Malcolm's comment in Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
Yeah.
Okay? So if that happens, it may never happen.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like everything happens for a reason? So in theory, nothing happens for a reason.
I believe everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Abortion wouldn't exist if it wasn't for a reason.
Okay.
Right? So that's why I feel, again, I can't have myself... I already know in myself that my mental state will not be able to raise a child with a disability. I know I can't handle that.
Okay, and it is selfish.
It is.
It is selfish.
It's very selfish.
It's selfish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woman of your dreams.
Yeah.
Same thing happens. Now, once again, guys, don't have a go at me because I don't know everything about this topic, but as far as I'm aware... If a woman has an abortion, it's harder for her to have a baby again, or it may not happen properly because obviously abortion is very brutal downstairs.
It depends on how it's done. It can be done with a tablet.
That's very early stages.
And that's what I'm thinking.
So
that's why I think if you already know where your head's at and you already know what's going on, then you should easily be able to go through that process where it's not going to affect anything.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Obviously, everyone out there that knows me personally will know that I have a child with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And he is the most beautiful baby boy.
No, he's an amazing kid.
He's awesome. He's the light. His smile can make me light up.
Yeah.
Okay. But when we found out, it was upsetting and things like that. And I don't know. I don't see myself as a strong individual by far. I can see, I literally was scared.
Yeah.
I was emotionally a wreck. I took time off work. I needed time to process things. And we had, that's with one, okay? My beautiful wife is now pregnant with a second baby. And we went through the same thing because we had a 50-50 chance that the new baby could have Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you know what? I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Because of Cal.
Yeah.
Because I can see how Cal is. And I think that's the thing. Like, everyone has opinions or false impressions of what a situation is.
Yeah.
Okay? You might be poverty. You might have, I don't have a job. I don't have that. There's people over in Africa having babies and they're still surviving. Probably not healthily.
Yeah.
But life finds a way.
Yeah.
And... we, as a human race, will always spend outside of our means. Somehow. If you earn $20 a week, you want to spend $24 a week.
Yeah.
If you earn $4,000 a week, you, for some reason, want to spend $4,500. You always live outside your means. You're always looking for money. Money is a necessity, but it is not the be-all and end-all.
No.
And a baby is expensive, but it's not at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess. So, yeah, so two different completely opinions.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap this up, guys, because obviously we can go about this all day.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got two separate views.
Yeah.
Both equally their own opinion.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're sitting next to each other. We're not having a massive argument. We're just getting our opinions across.
No, and that's exactly what this show's all about, and that's why we do this as well.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want, obviously they want to hear more or whatever, if you or hit it in the comments below, hit us up and stuff like that. Let us know.
And guys, in the comments below, if you are commenting, please be respectful for other users, because obviously it is a touchy subject. We don't want someone to put something down and then you go nuts at them. You're allowed to disagree, but we don't want fighting on our page, and we will remove any people going nuts at
guys. Like, if we can sit here and have a civil conversation with two completely different opinions, then you guys can as well. So,
okay, guys. I'm Gander.
I'm Soaps.
And that was a very touchy subject, and we'll see you next time
on Make and Tane.
See you later, guys.